Today, I will share my experience with the rechargeable 9mAh battery AAX8 2400 milliamps 9.6 volts KET 2P. For technical reasons, I cannot add footage of unboxing or the product itself, so you will be watching a screencast while I explain everything in detail. This way, you will still get a complete overview of the model, its strengths, and also the weaknesses I encountered. The first thing that stands out about this battery pack is its configuration. It is built from 8 AA-size 9mAh cells connected to deliver a nominal voltage of 9.6 volts and a capacity of 2400 milliamp hours. That capacity might not sound huge compared to lithium batteries, but for nickel metal hydride technology, it is on the higher side and is designed to give longer run times in medium power applications. It comes with a KET2 plug, which is quite standard for RC toys, cars, and even some older household electronics that still rely on replaceable packs. The construction feels solid, with shrink wrap covering the cells and decent soldering on the leads. When I first started using it, charging time was one of the main things I noticed. On a standard 9mAh smart charger, it takes a good amount of time to fully recharge. It is important to avoid overcharging as 9mAh cells tend to heat up if left connected for too long. Using a charger with delta peak detection is highly recommended because it helps protect the pack and extend its cycle life. The manufacturer claims many recharge cycles, but realistically, you can expect a gradual decline in capacity after dozens of uses, which is typical for this battery chemistry. In performance, the battery does what it promises. I tested it in an RC car that usually drains batteries quickly. With this pack, the runtime was extended noticeably compared to lower capacity options. It provided consistent voltage under load, which means the motor performance stayed strong until the last phase of the charge. However, you will feel a drop in power once the voltage starts dipping. 9mAh cells don't hold voltage as steadily as lithium-ion alternatives. That's something to keep in mind if you are upgrading from LiPo or Li-ion packs, since this model prioritizes safety and compatibility rather than raw performance. You will find a link to buy and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. Another important detail is the connector type. The KET2 plug is a common feature in many ready-to-run RC toys, but if your device uses a different connector, you may need an adapter. Fortunately, adapters are easy to find, and the wiring gauge is thick enough to handle the current draw without noticeable overheating. The pack also comes in a shrink-wrapped block, which fits well into most battery compartments that are designed for 9.6-volt packs. Durability is reasonable, though not outstanding. After repeated use, the shrink wrap shows some wear, especially if you insert and remove the battery often. Also, 9mAh batteries are heavier than lithium alternatives, so you will notice added weight in lightweight RC models. This can affect handling slightly. That said, 9mAh technology is safer than lithium packs in terms of charging and storage, since the risk of fire or swelling is much lower. For beginners or younger users, this makes it a safer choice. The discharge curve of 9mAh batteries is something that users should be aware of. Unlike lithium packs that hold voltage until they are almost empty, these gradually lose performance as they drain. This means your RC car, for example, will slowly become slower instead of suddenly shutting off. Some people appreciate this predictable decline, while others find it frustrating if they prefer consistent peak performance. One minor downside is the self-discharge rate. If left unused for a few weeks, 9mAh packs will lose charge naturally. This means you need to top them up before use, especially if you keep them stored for long periods. It is not a deal breaker, but worth remembering if you use the battery occasionally rather than daily. Overall, my impression is positive. This battery does not pretend to be a high-performance racing pack. Instead, it offers a solid, reliable, and affordable power source for everyday RC cars, trucks, boats, and compatible electronics. It is especially useful as a replacement battery for models that were originally sold with similar 9mAh packs. While it can't compete with modern lithium packs in weight-to-power ratio, it is still a dependable solution for those who want a safe and durable rechargeable option. Thank you for watching this full review. If you found the information helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video so you won't miss future reviews and updates.